the sometimes they eat well, but the one who give, they always sleep good.
Yeah.
But it's it's more into like like helping and giving and sharing and everything, right? And it's also like you cannot never use the money what you cannot never never invest the money what you cannot like lose, right?
Yeah.
You always use the money like like if you lose, you lose. Like it cannot be your money. Like you need to pay the rent, right?
Yeah.
Or you need to pay your kid, right? And many people do like this because they don't have the limit. If they're losing, they always want to jump back, right?
Yeah.
Which everyone knows the worst things, right?
Yeah, it's like without a safety net underneath. Sometime, yeah, depends. Yeah.
Are you the one to also like promote investment for like other people? Like you tell people like you should try it and go here because there's many business like in crypto and many other like more people getting money to teach and others, right?
Yeah,
Than
yeah.
actually the getting money from their own investment.
Yeah, I did. In fact, but I mean, I also told my parents, especially I see Bitcoin will go to 100,000. I will bet my hand on it.
Okay.
And maybe even this year, maybe beginning next year. And I even told my parents, look, if you have some money, you don't need to touch for the next couple months or better years. In the investment, it's always you need to have time. Time beats everything. And yeah, I told them if you have money on your bank account, which does nothing, you don't need to, for the next couple, 1 to 2 years, just buy Bitcoin. It's the simplest thing. My dad, yeah, he tripled the money already, and even my mom, I mean, and also other friends. I don't want to do, I got friends, they ask me, can you trade for me, or can you, I don't like this, or like, it's another game. If I gamble with my money, it's in my own responsibility, but it's like you said, you need to trade without emotions. And if you trade the money for someone else, it's you don't want to lose the money from someone else, then emotions coming into the game, and then you wouldn't trade the same as you do when you just gamble with your own money.
Yeah.
And yeah, you really need to do it without any emotions, especially when I blew up my account. I knew, okay, fuck, don't trade now, because it's going to be kind of a revenge trade, you want to make it back as fast as possible. Calm down first and then make a new game plan.
Yeah. So continue my story. Like I met a guy who did well on the forex, but like his other side, he was addicted about alcohol. So it's the emotion take over, especially when it's like connect with the losing, right? And then the amount of the alcohol, what he drink and everything, and like it's totally destroy his life. And it's like I saved his life, taking out from the ground. And he go on the bad relationship also in the Philippines. Girl from the bar who
Okay.
say she will take care of him. But basically she make him more. Let's say crazy because of the money. So she use him because it's easy to control people like this.
Yeah.
And it's go really really far. It was one day when I tried to take out him from the addiction, take him out from the also from the from her.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid of my life because her brother was basically a killer. Like in the Mindanao in the Philippines.
Okay.
The death not cost much, man. And I'm
Yeah.
afraid of my life, especially when they take over someone who bring a lot of money from them. So they trying to keep the foreigner,
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
Yeah, and even they're like, bro, like she steal you, she steal money from you, she control you, she take everything, like you don't even not aware. No, she's good and everything, like, bro. It's not about the burger. I don't, like generalize people, right? It's not about the burger must be stealing, like that, bro. But it's you will be, it will be very risky for you, and it was impossible. And then I was really afraid of my life. So I step over, and then later other guys, take over. Like he have a potential, to make the money, but at the same time, it was big price because he got easy, into drunk mode and the lose. And eventually he lose everything. He after 2-3 years contact with me. Hey Mario, maybe you can still help me. He living on the like super local village,
Okay.
like like a wood house and everything, losing everything, right? So it's like, bro, like I help you a lot, I say no all the time, and I don't want to risk, anymore, there's some limits, I have people like But if I, afraid of my life, it's like sorry, but it's too risky, I trying to help you, you betrayed me and everything. You're trying to like say I'm the bad guy, and sorry, like I can't help you anymore, So I hope he's fine. But it was, good lesson to also see the people on the top, who who everyone watching, like, oh, I want to be like you, oh, I want a Porsche like you, I want to have house like you, I want to have villa like you. In the Philippines he was king, but then nobody see the other side. When he was drunk, he was like drunk until he fucking fail, and like his body like not react, right? So that's, I think many people don't see, like, even about the success and potential, like, to control the emotion, to control life, like everyone have a, party mode and everything, right? That's all about the limit, right? I even read today the like comment from the Alex Pereira, Alex Pereira? They fought the Sunday, and he said, like, I cannot drink like just 1 or 2 glass of drink. It's like impossible, when I drink I go all in, that's why I don't want to drink, because I cannot control myself. So that's the other things, because like many people, like, if they do something, they go all in, right? So it's like, like if someone cannot you have problem drinking, like, just don't drink. Or just try, like, some people like, oh, bro, alcohol is not for you, you should try drugs. Like, easier to control, It's not good recommendation, but there's different kind of drugs, so can be weed, right? So that's the story, Yeah, so like you said, like the trading, like, what's your main focus? Like, if you can, like, you can connect, what you can say, like, your passion. You can connect passion with your things, what you earn money, or it's everything for you is like a different, because I think you are quite stable guy, right? You use, like, we even comment my things when the Gary Brechka, what was it's I say correct? The guy who also is a coach of the Dana White, he do it a lot of like life advice, right? It's like, his name is Gary, but always forget his name. But this guy, it's like, gave me a lot of knowledge. He working on the I think insurance company when he predict how long people live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With this genetic test.
Yes.
Something.
Yes. Also this one, and then you actually can see like everything about someone. That's why Dana White was like shocked about his knowledge, information about his health. So he said, "You live like 10 more years." I said, "Fuck." He was already like 48 something. Like, damn. I don't want to live, 10 years, like,
Crazy.
And he didn't realize, like, how his body was fucked, like, everyone see him like, successful guy, right, top of the game, like, you are good, right, but then you don't realize what it's really good, like, you are, healthy guy, I think. So what's your recipe?
It was not always like this, I just recently I looked at the picture when I came the first time to Thailand. I saw the picture of me on the beach, and I would say I'm in a better shape now than I was like more than 10 years ago. It came up with this guy Brian Johnson, Then I was reading about this guy. He reversed his age. He eats 100 pills a day. So what the fuck, 100 pills? I take. That time I took maybe almost every day 1 pill, like magnesium. And this for me that time was like having a pill every day, like it's like kind of crazy, And then I was reading about this, and everything made more and more sense. And then this was how I came. I was reading more, and then also the other guys, and then you listen to the Huberman. And there's another guy, also young, good guy, Siim. He's a Lithuanian guy, I think.